Hello students, I welcome you all to my channel. Today we will be doing a kind of summarized explanation of the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. This is the second part of my lecture, as you all know it very well. The text of the poem will be appearing right on your screen. So let's just begin. I'm just coming straight to the explanation. Okay, it will be a kind of a background or outline explanation, summarized explanation, you must say. And in my next video lectures, I'll be just discussing with you all the line by line explanation of the poem as I used to give in my previous lectures. Okay, as I provided you all in my previous lectures, the line by line explanations, I'll be just doing it after this video, okay, in my next lecture. Today I'll be just providing you a kind of a small just summarized explanation of the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. So coming straight to the explanation, the poet Adunni Rich expresses the inner feeling of a woman, Aunt Jennifer. The name of the woman is Jennifer, and the poet Adunni Rich is referring the woman, or addressing the woman as aunt. Okay, aunt means auntie. Okay, the name of the woman is Jennifer, and the poet is referring the lady as an aunt. In this poem, Aunt Jennifer expresses her deep feelings through her art, which she is embroidering. Okay, the woman Jennifer, or the lady Jennifer, who is addressed as Aunt Jennifer by the poet, is expressing her feelings, her inner feelings, through her art, which she is stitching or which she is embroidering. The aunt is embroidering a motif comprises of energetic, fearless tigers moving freely around the bright greenery. Okay, so what the aunt is stitching right now, she is just making a beautiful embroidery, in which she is making a pictures of some tigers who are just fearlessly moving in the forest. Okay, and she is just focusing on the bravery of the tigers. Okay, the bravery of the tigers, the fearlessness of the tigers, she is just focusing on that. So the aunt is teaching some tigers in a bright greenery, who is moving very fearlessly and who is moving freely in the forest. She is a prey of male dominated society. She means Aunt Jennifer. She is a prey of male dominated society, or this patriarchal society. Prey of male dominated society means, she has been, in my last video lectures I had already discussed you all that the Aunt Jennifer had been dominated by her husband. Okay, she is dominated by her husband. Her husband is very rude, very strict. Okay, his behavior is, he is having a very rude behavior towards his wife, and that is the only reason she is dominated by her husband. Okay, so she is a prey of male dominated society, or this patriarchal society means the society which is ruled by the men. Okay, also there is no one with whom she can share her physical and mental pain. So she is having no other person in her life whom she can discuss her pain, the reason of her sadness. Okay, she is in a trauma like situation. वो एक ट्रॉमा में हमेशा रहती है. क्यों? बिकॉज उसके जो हस्बैंड है उसको हमेशा डोमिनेट करते हैं. Trauma means she is always in a shock. Okay, she is very sad, she is not happy, and she is always in a shock. So she makes a picture to describe her deep inner feelings, and ये जो picture बनाती है, the picture comprises of some tigers who are moving in the forest freely and fearlessly. Okay, that is the only reason she is doing her stitching or doing her embroidery, and she is making some tigers, and the symbol of the tigers is the bravery. Okay, the tigers are representing bravery and fearlessness. शी इज़ लिविंग अ लाइफ ऑफ सबमिसिवनेस टू हर हस्बैंड्स कमांड। मीन्स क्या कि वो सबमिसिवनेस से अपना ज़िंदगी गुजारती है, अपना लाइफ गुजारती है, बहुत ही ज़्यादा वो डरी रहती है, सहमी रहती हैं, और अपने हस्बैंड जो उसके हस्बैंड जो उसके कमांड करते हैं उस कमांड को वो फॉलो करके अपना लाइफ को आगे बढ़ाती हैं। Her acts are dominated by him and she fears him constantly. Okay, वो बहुत ही अपने ज़्यादा हस्बैंड से बहुत ज़्यादा डरती है. She is very much frightened by her husband. Moreover, the poetess, who is also the narrator in this poem, defines the tigers which her aunt made on the panel. So, the panel में एक पैनल रहता है, क्लोथ का एक क्लोथ रहता है, उसमें एक पैनल होता है जहाँ पे where she is doing her embroidery. Okay, she is making some tigers, as I told you earlier, and that tigers are the symbol of bravery and fearlessness. It just the opposite character of the Aunt Jennifer, because she is very submissive, she is very afraid, she is very frightened by her husband, whereas the tigers are very much fearless. Okay, they are very brave. Okay, they are moving freely. But Aunt Jennifer is very much dominated by her husband. Okay, the tiger is representing the opposite character या opposite personality of the Aunt Jennifer. Okay, she is very much submissive, she is very much dominated, she is not free. Okay, she is just following her husband's command, whereas the tigers are acting as very free, they are very much brave, they are fearless. Okay, the opposite characters, she is stitching on the cloth panel. So she is very submissive and the tigers are very brave. And why she is embroidering such opposite characters which she is not having? Because in her inner mind, or in her inner soul, she is having a inner desire to be free like the tigers. Okay, to be free, to be brave like the tigers, but situation doesn't permits, okay, her, because her husband is very much dominated and her husband is very strict, and so she is bound to follow her husband's command. So her acts are dominated by him and she fears him constantly. Okay, poem defines the tigers which her aunts made on the panel, like their motion and movements and their magnificence and fearlessness. So what the tigers are representing? The magnificence and fearlessness, their bravery. The tigers are the symbols of the bravery and the magnificence and the fearlessness, whereas in the same time the Aunt Jennifer is a symbol of a submissive character. Okay, a submissive character who follows her husband command, who follows each and every command of her husband. Okay, and who is not at all free to move out of her home. This pattern of the free and fearless tigers reflect her inner desire to live a free and fearless life. As I told you, ये जो पैटर्न है वो जो बनाती है अपने क्लॉथ पैनल में, ये पैटर्न टाइगर का जो होता है वो बनाती है, वो एम्ब्रॉयडर करती है. उस पैटर्न को वो इसलिए बनाती है बिकॉज शी हैज़ अ इनर डिज़ायर इन हर सोल दैट शी जस्ट वांट टू बी ब्रेव एंड फियरलेस टू, बट द सिचुएशन is not like that. She is so much bound, she is so much pressurized by her husband that she can't be so much free. Okay, in fact the embroidery she is doing, the material, the theme she is making on her embroidery, she is very much fearful because she thinks that when her husband will come and will see that she is doing some stitching or like that thing, or she is doing some embroidery, and she will be very much molested, yeah, she will be very much threatened by her husband, and that is the reason she is always frightened by her husband. Okay, so this pattern of free and fearless tigers reflects her inner desire to live a free and fearless life. Okay, वो भी चाहती है कि हम इस टाइगर्स के जैसे हम भी फ्री घूमेंगे, हम भी fearless होंगे, हम भी brave होंगे. but the situation doesn't permit. The tigers are graceful, elegant, and bright. Further, there are men sitting under the tree. Okay, they are the, I think we can just imagine that they are the hunters. Okay, we can just imagine that. Beside now, Jennifer's find it difficult to use the ivory needles. Aunt Jennifer fingers tremble as she embroiders. Okay, so she is just stitching, or she is just doing the embroidery with the help of the ivory needles. Okay, ivory, the teeth of an elephant, you all know it. I think you all know it very well. Ivory is the teeth of an elephant. The teeth of an elephant is known as ivory. So she is doing the embroidery with the help of ivory needles. Okay, so and she is finding it very difficult to pull it up. Okay, so she finds it difficult to use the ivory needle. Why she is finding it very difficult to pull it up? Because she is very much fearful. She is very much frightened by her husband. Ki if suddenly he will come, then he will scold her. Okay, Aunt Jennifer fingers tremble as she embroiders. She is old, but she still fears her husband. She does not enjoy the freedom to do anything as per her wish. अपने मन के मुताबिक आंट जेनिफर कुछ नहीं कर पाती है. जो उसके हस्बैंड का कमांड होता है वो अपने लाइफ में वही सब चीज़ करती है. ठीक है. She is scared doing the embroidery too, as I told you, and fears her husband's wrath, but her art expresses her desire to move fearlessly and proudly like the tigers. So while she is doing her embroidery work, she is just thinking that if suddenly her husband will come, okay, and will watch him that she is doing embroidery work, he obviously he will scold him. Okay, and for that reason she is very much fearful. Since the day she got married, she has been fulfilling the demands of her husband. Also, after marriage, she became a weary of doing household works. Weary means very much tired. Okay, she was means what? She was doing each and every kind of responsibilities after her marriage. Very well. She was a very responsible wife. She was just carrying out her responsibilities after her marriage, but she didn't even a single day she didn't even get any kind of happiness from her husband. Okay, because her husband was too dominating, and he was unable to give her happiness, any kind of happiness. He was just unable to provide her any kind of happiness. Okay, her husband was just unable to provide any kind of happiness, any kind of any kind of love to his wife. Okay, so also after her marriage she became weary of doing household work. Now she can't involve herself in artistic work. Instead, she has to do it in the leisure time. Okay, so she doesn't involve in any kind of artistic work when she is free, when she is in her leisure time. Then only she just carry out her artistic work. Aunt Jennifer is also wearing a wedding ring on her hand. Okay, so the wedding ring on her hand is a constant reminder that she belongs to her husband. Okay, so the wedding ring is a constant reminder. वो देखती जब भी वो उस रिंग को देखती है, वो हमेशा ये याद करती है कि हमेशा वो अपने हस्बैंड को बिलोंग करती हैं, जो कि बहुत ज़्यादा डोमिनेटिंग है, जो कि उसको किसी तरीके का खुशी नहीं देते, किसी तरीके का लव नहीं देते, कोई तरीके का केयर नहीं देते हैं. ओके, द बर्डन ऑफ द डिमांडिंग मैरिज हैज़ एग्जॉस्टेड हर. द टॉर्मेंट विल नॉट एंड अंटिल हर डेथ. ये जो बर्डन है एग्जॉस्टेड मैरिज का, द अनसक्सेसफुल मैरिज का जो बर्डन है, जो बोझ है, वो अपने सर पे ली हुई है, और ये बोझ जो है वो उसके लिए बहुत ही ज़्यादा बहुत ज़्यादा भारी है, कि बहुत ज़्यादा वो बोझ के तले दबी हुई है, कि बहुत ज़्यादा इट्स वेरी मच डिफ़िकल्ट फॉर हर टू maintain a good relationship with her husband. Okay, it's very much difficult for the Aunt Jennifer to maintain a kind of good relationship with her husband, because their marriage is had been exhausted, and their marriage is a perfect example of an unsuccessful marriage. Okay, and this torment will not end until her death. Even after her death, the ring will remain on her hand. The wedding ring will remain on her hand after she dies. Okay, she will never be free. So ये जो वेडिंग रिंग है उसके हाथ में, द वेडिंग रिंग विल ऑलवेज be there on her hand, and she is stating the readers, she is stating the audience that after she dies, then also she won't be freed from her husband because the wedding ring will be still there on her hand. वो जो रिंग है वो हमेशा उसके हाथ में रहेगा, और मरने के बाद भी वो अपने हस्बैंड से कभी फ्री नहीं हो पाएगी, जैसे वो अभी अपने हस्बैंड से वो बाइंड हुई है, बंधी हुई है। वो मरने के बाद भी अपने हस्बैंड से उसी तरीके से कनेक्टेड रहेगी, बिकॉज मरने के बाद भी उसके जो हाथ में, उसके रिंग फिंगर में उसका वेडिंग रिंग रहेगा, एंड दैट इज़ द ओनली रीज़न शी वोंट बी फ्री आफ्टर शी dies. Okay. On the other hand, the tiger that she is embroidering will continue to move around freely forever. And the tigers which she has stitched on a cloth panel, which she had been embroidered on the cloth, will always be free, always move freely. Okay, and they will be very much proud. Okay, and their fearless or their bravery will always be focused. Continue to move around freely forever. Her desire of freedom and fearlessness will live on through her tigers. उसका जो डिज़ायर है कि हम फ्री होंगे, fearless होंगे, brave होंगे, the inner desire of Aunt Jennifer to be free and fearless, to be brave, will live on through her tigers. वो जो टाइगर्स बना के जाएगी, उस टाइगर्स में उसका डिज़ायर रहेगा कि वो उसका फ्रीडम और fearlessness काश उसको कभी मिल पाता. Okay, so by this, a brief summarized explanation had been done with you all. In my next lecture, in the upcoming lecture, I'll be doing the line by line explanation. Till then, listen to the previous lectures of this poem, that is the part 1 and part 2 all together carefully. And all of you stay tuned and subscribe to my channel for latest updates, and don't forget to share it among your friends. Meet you soon in my next video lecture. Till then, stay updated, stay safe, take care, and bye bye.